Stamper skeiner again. I saw this idea. I've seen it a few times, but I really enjoyed watching Jan B make hers, and I love her colour combination. But I'm going to change the colour just a little bit. This is what my grandson, I showed him today, and he absolutely adored it. It's a Shooting Star spinner card. Absolutely adorable. And my granddaughter thought it was amazing. So I'm going to make this one. Jan had different colours. I'm waiting for my new trimmer blades to come in Friday. I keep getting little bits. But I chose Island Indigo and Crushed Curry. Just wonderful. I really thought it was absolutely pretty. Nice colour combination too. So I'm going to make this one with you now. Set that to one side. I have done a bit of stamping beforehand, but I'm going to give you measurements anyway. Your card base is 8 1/4 by 5 3/4. This is scored at 4 1/8. You need another piece of Island Indigo, which is 3 7/8 by 5 1/2. The Crushed Curry is 4 by 5 5/8. This is the layer. How sweet. Oh, look, see. You need another piece of Crushed Curry, which is 1 1/2 by 3. I think it's 1 1/2. Actually, no. It's 3/4, sorry. By 3. No, by 2 1/4. Why am I getting my measurements wrong? Ooh. Oh, well, there we go. This is 3 inside. This is 3 7/8 by 5 1/2. This is Swiss for white. Oh, it's scrap I needed for that. And for the stars. We also need a piece of Whisper White, which is 1 1/2 by... Well, I got this by 4, but it's just basically... I've gone ahead and stamped my little shooting star out already. This is what I'm using. And I've coloured it in with the Crushed Curry marker. And I'm going to add Winker Stella to that later. I'm also going to use, for this, which you just saw, is my Happy Birthday Wishes, which is out of the Avant Garden. I love this stamp set. And as you can see on here, I added loads of little stars inside the card and on top. And I use this little cluster bee here out of Star of Light. Absolutely wonderful. But like I say, I normally so long-winded making cards. I've already stamped that and coloured it. I've already stamped that and cut it to the size I need. So I'm going to set that to one side. I am going to... I've already done it actually. I'll show you my stamps. Where have they gone? Ah. I think I put it away. There it is. My little cluster of stars in the Island Indigo. And you know, when we adhere these two pieces together after, and we cut the moon, well, the smiley faces, Jan called it. Oh, I love watching her. She's brilliant. And thanks, Jan. I'm not stealing your idea. I'm just copying it, my darling. Which goes on there. When you cut the smiley face out, we want to see a row of stars in there. So that's the back of the card, which I've gone ahead and done, but I need a few more, so I'm going to... And I'm only doing it in the centre bit, because that's the only bit you're going to see is where the cutout is. How adorable. You can mix and match these. They all go together. They're fantastic. How's that? That's cute. You're only going to see this, like I'm saying. And again, I stamped my stars on this piece too. I need a couple more on there. That's so cute. How's that? I'm going to set that to one side because I'm normally gas bag and chin wag, and I'm not going to rush. I'm just going to show you what I've done so far, but it would have taken me ages to do all those little stamps, so I went ahead at a time Oh, and I added a couple for the inside of the card, which is going here. Somewhere for you to write your message. So I'm going to attach that now. Let's just hope my snail doesn't run out like it always does on videos. No, I shouldn't do. I changed it the night before last. So I'm going to add this to the inside of my card. I think it took me about 45 minutes with all the stamping. So I'm not going to fold this just yet. I'm now going to attach these two together because we're going to use our star border punch. Star confetti border punch. I think that's what it's called. You really want to put a little bit more on there because you don't want your smiley face coming apart once you've stuck the two together. So nice even border all round. Push that up a little bit. Perfect. So this is the star confetti border punch, and we are going to push it. There's a little line here and here. These are your start lines. Then you pull it across to match your stars. So I'm going to make sure you... Have I done that right? No, I've got to attach it. See, I'm rushing. Let me see if I can get that apart. I should be able to. Give me 2 seconds. If worst comes to it, I use my heat gun. That's what I get for rushing. I'll be back in 2 seconds now. It won't be a moment. There you go, I'm back. I didn't manage to salvage it, but I will use that on another project. But I'm not going to attach it now. I'm going to do my star punch because I need the crash curry underneath to show through. So I'm going to line up with this line here to start my border punch. Push it all the way to the back and press. Oh, it's a little bit stiff, but I'm going to fetch it this way. I need to line up my stars now. There we have it. It seems such a long way down, but it's not. Keep pushing towards the back, don't forget. There we go. There, and we need to do the same on the other side, so I'm going to start here again, push it all the way to the back. Oh, excuse me. Oh, got to take some strength. Should be stood really, but my back won't let me. There we go. You can see on there where you match your stars up in the silver. Push it to the back. Oh, that one was easier. Thank God. There we go, lined up. That's what we want to see. So when we do attach it to here, we can see our little stars all the way through. Oh, look at these. These are great for shaker cards. Don't throw them away. I put them in a little jar when I can find it. And they come good for shaker cards. Or if you just want to collect some confetti or add stars to your project in that colour especially. So I'm going to pop that away. And now I'm going to attach my card, and I'm going to pay lots of attention to this area, which is where the curve goes. We don't want them separating. And I'm going to put, I should really dot it along here. I'm just going to roll it back off so it doesn't come through my stars, but comes through my fingers. So I could use Tombow, but again, I'm waiting for my order. It'll be here on Friday. So I run out of Tombow, cutting blades, scoring blades, dimensionals. I guarantee you run out of it. Everything essential all at the same time. But look what I've done. I've managed to get my snail all the way to the end without covering any of those little stars. I'm going to centralise this now. So a nice healthy little border all the way round. Perfect. Yay! And we're also using the framelets, and what I mean by smiley face is this little beauty, which is going to go, excuse me, on here. I'll tell you what. So this is the glue off the back of the dies where they're attached to the packet. Not like that. I think I'm going to invest in some magnetic sheets like all you lovely stampers out there do. So I need to, I'm going to be using my big shot. I want to pull that down, giving me space for my sentiment and also for my star to flap back and forth. So make sure it's even. First of all, I'm going to fetch in the big shot. And while we're here, I'm going to do the star as well. So, let me just pop this to one side. It's dusty, this thing. Right. I'm using a magnetic blackboard, which should help me keep this in place. And I'm going to go, ooh, look at that. Make sure it is level. You could get a ruler, but you can also but there's sticky patch there. I think that looks pretty good. And also our star. If I can find, there he is. I'm going to line this up first, then pop it down. It's quite tricky to line this up. I think I've done it. If I lay that down there. Next. See, it moves. I'm going to do this separate. It's not worth ruining my project for the sake of... Does that look good still? Yes. Right. Run it through there. Because it's going through 2 pieces of card. I'm going to make sure it's... Yay! Look at that. Perfect. And I love the way it edges. And it's stuck really good. And I could use this on something else if I was doing a big smiley face, or you never know. I'm just going to keep it to make little stars. So that's that one. Now I'm going to set that to one side for a moment. And I'm going to try and do this one again without it jumping out of place. You need enough white all the way around so it looks like it's been fussy cut. Hey stampers, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I think my camera went off about 5 minutes ago. I forgot to delete my old film, but I've done this through the Big Shot. I've also cut out my star. I do apologise. I had foam strip to the back, and I've now got it down. I've just added a rounded off dimensional to my 25p's. You have to round them off. I'm going to slot that in there. I'm going to check this video out before I post it, just to see how much you've missed out on. I do apologise. But our little coin fits in there. It does take a little bit. It will round off. You're going to need another dimension on the back of your 5p. And we're going to try and hide that now with our star. We don't really want that showing. But I've gutted. My phone. Oh. I can only record. I'm going to pull this down for 2 seconds. I need to see. There we go. Hey, there she spins. Oh, I do apologise. Like I say, I ran this, after I cut the stars out here, I attached it to the crushed curry, and I ran this through the Big Shot to get the slidey part. I also used the star to cut out this star, and I've gone over it in Stella, as everybody knows. I love Stella. I've probably said that twice now, because I don't know where my camera stopped. But I'm going to check it out before I post. And if worst comes to it, I'll make one in girly colours for my granddaughter. This one is my grandson, just so he can have a little play around. I don't know why I'm putting happy birthday on, but I did it on the other one. But I can't believe that. I do apologise, people. I should make sure my memory is clear before I start filming. So, you have to make sure this is... I want the star up there in the centre. So I know this is going to miss my lovely little happy birthday sign. But, oh... Jan also did hers for her grandson, I think, who was graduating from college. And it said, reach for the stars. Congratulations, reach for the stars. Which I thought was stunning, but yay. It will start tossing. You just have to toss it. Tumbling. Just play with it. No, that's the one I've just made. This is the one I made yesterday. And they're so cute. So I will, like I say, I do apologise for anything you missed in the video. Please leave me a comment in the bottom box if you've missed anything, and I will gladly answer you back and tell you what I did, so you can catch up and rectify it yourself as well. So thanks for watching. I'm Gaynor. Until next time. Bye.